That's interesting that you asked that. I've been doing a lot of reflecting. Last year, made the finals with Chandler. She's unbelievable. This year, get Lauren. She's unbelievable. Get eliminated, what I would think, a little early. Dancing is a part of the pie.
How much?
Not a lot.
30%?
Not even. Because Whitney Carson being one of them. Daniela's really good at this. Mark's really good at this.
Did you really get that tattoo? The fact that it's going up every single week, have you ever seen that?
No.
Because we're on season 34 now. You've been here since season 26?
Yes. 26.
27.
Yep.
Because that's unheard of on live TV.
It is. I was chilling with Alan Burston. We were having the same conversation. He was on the show maybe two seasons longer than I was. 2 or 3. Anyway, I'm getting old now. Now I can't even remember. But he was on before I was. And there was like a little lull in the seasons there. There was it was kind of, I don't feel like we were reaching a younger audience. We weren't engaging new people.
It wasn't on the app at that point, right?
Yeah,
it was just live TV.
It was just kind of live TV. And I think everybody, the only thing that was popping on live TV was sports. Everybody was watching football, baseball, basketball, whatever. But like shows like this, you could see the numbers were all just kind of dragging. And then I think there was a few things. I think Charlie D'Amelio helps a ton. She makes the show cool again. Harry and Riley, then it starts getting on TikTok, starts blowing up. It starts engaging a younger audience. It starts making dancing cool, especially ballroom dancing. Because remember, there was like Millennium, Playground. There was like a stretch of time when I was out of my studio life, like when I was like a young pro, like 20, 23 years old, that stuff started getting really cool. Like Millennium dancing and the kids with their shirts halfway on. And
the hip-hop
like,
B-boy.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And the girls are all rocking the little whale tails hanging out there. You know exactly what I'm talking about. That became huge.
And Ballroom kind of took the back seat.
Yeah, I think Ballroom was kind of like, I don't know, like the nerdy version of what those kids were doing. That's how they viewed it. But then Dancing with the Stars, all these young kids get on it. It starts getting more popular and people are like, oh, this is cool. Like, it's slick. It looks cool. You get to dance with a partner, blah, 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 whatever. Which is what I've always thought. I've always thought Ballroom was like the slick, really cool style. It's intriguing. And then I just think out of nowhere, TikTok, I mean, just look at the numbers. And we were just talking about this, but like the numbers are 6 million viewers, 100 million votes. It's I've never seen it.
It's
I don't think
absolutely
it's happening
unheard
on
of.
TV. I think it's unheard of. I don't think it's happening. I don't think it's happening.
One thing that I noticed last night, I was talking about the Dodger game even.
Yep.
I bought my local access thing, and I can't figure out how to watch a regular game, and I'm in the city.
You're here.
Why can't I watch the game?
I feel the same way.
But Dancing with the Stars is so easy to
yeah.
watch and understand. It's on at that exact time. You don't have to wait the next day. It's perfect. You're in
Click
the now.
on the app. You see it on the header.
I would like to throw it out there that if they could put the West Coast time and the East Coast time out at the same time, that would be great. As a viewer, I'd love that.
Explain that to me because honestly, I still am confused. When we go live at 5 p.m. here, it is live at 8 p.m. in New York. Is that right?
Yes. 3 hours.
West Coast doesn't go live until 7?
No, 8.
Oh, okay.
So it's a full 3 hours.
It's a 3-hour wait.
Yeah.
It's interesting to me. You would think that they could change that. Again, that's way above my pay grade. I get paid to like teach a few dance moves and do the opening number. Now I don't even have to teach dance moves. Now I just sit around and do the opening numbers and bumpers. But yeah, that would be nice if everybody could just watch at the same time.
With it being on the app, I think it'd be cool.
Yeah,
because it's possible.
Cool. It's totally possible. I also think it'd be cool if they could open it up for more people to vote. Because I do feel like sometimes if you're given somebody who has like a huge, I'll give you Lele Pons, for example, when I was with Lele.
Your former partner?
Yeah, of course. Gangster. But so many of her fan base is not American. So I think it'd be cool if you're in Puerto Rico, if you can watch and vote. I think they can watch, but I don't think they can vote. You know, Brazil, Canada, I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know, wherever. Open it up.
Being on the inside, could you ever see the Ballroom getting brought into another venue where there's even bigger crowds?
That's a good question. I don't know if they'd want to change the ball. It's so nostalgic. Like to me, even walking into work still, 10 years later.
Can't believe I'm here.
No, it's like a dream. Like has a certain smell and it sounds a certain way and you see familiar faces. Like it's so nostalgic. I mean, you've come obviously a lot. It's nostalgic. Like sitting in the seat with the ballroom floor and the way it's set up.
So much history.
So much history. But I will say, I mean, with the interest of the show, I think they could probably open it up and get more people to come in and watch a live show. But is that the point? Or do you want it to look intimate and have people on TV? I don't know.
I say they go the football route where it's almost
Arenas?
like they go 1 week, it's like the arena show.
That's not bad.
So many people would go.
We sell live tickets. We bring the judges out, host the whole thing.
That'd be
That'd
insane.
be sick.
Carrie Ann walking out to the crowd.
That'd be sick, like gladiators. That'd be
Yes.
sick.
Gladiator
That would be
theme
sick.
night.
And we dance to the death.
That's how we do it.
That's how we do it. That's how you decide who wins the mirror ball.
What's up, guys? Real quick, today's episode is brought to you by the Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf. This season, the Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf is brewing up something special in collaboration with Now You See Me, Now You Don't, in theaters November 14th. They're unveiling the Now You See Me Heist Tea beverages, a limited lineup of iced teas that blend bold Swedish berry tea with lemonade, juicy fruit flavors, and glittering twist of magician's flair. Choose your illusion, strawberry shimmer or mango magic. To taste the magic, mix and swirl to reveal a dazzling glitter effect that's as enhancing as the movie itself. One of my favorite movies now is coming back into theaters. I'm so excited to see what happens. Personally, my favorite is the mango magic. I like it a little bit sweeter. The mango flavoring is so good. It's sweet, sparkly, and totally mesmerizing, but in a close second, the strawberry is fantastic. So depending on your preference, I want to know what you guys like better. Let me know in the comments below. Plus, now through November 14th, fans will have the opportunity to win thrilling prizes, including an exclusive private watch party at Lionsgate Studios, movie tickets, and limited edition swag, including streaming codes and official merchandise you won't find anywhere else. So don't wait. Visit a Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf cafe near you to taste the magic before it disappears. The Now You See Me Heist Tea won't be around forever. So I want to go right into how you find the balance of what the dance needs, how to please the judges, and what people want at home. Because I feel like for you as a choreographer, there's so many things that you have to figure out, especially with your partner and what their capabilities are.
Yeah. You know, that's interesting that you asked that. I've been doing a lot of reflecting. Last year, made the finals with Chandler. She's unbelievable. This year, get Lauren. She's unbelievable. Get eliminated, what I would think, a little early. That would be my opinion. Now, people
Some might be a little upset.
Some might be upset. Some may say, get out of here. Some may say, you can stay. I don't really care. That's just my opinion. But point being is I've asked myself, where are the areas that I'm lacking as a pro? I've been around for a long time now. I'm starting to learn the game a little bit better. I understand the importance of social media now, the whole shebang. I feel like for me, the choreography, like teaching, is not an issue. Like for me, like I love to go in and teach technique and really teach the steps and lay them down and clean it. I feel like I try not to put my partners in situations that they feel exposed or that they're not super clean or whatever. I think where I could probably do better is creating those wow moments, those moments for that people at home that don't care about the technique, heel leads, toe leads, rise, fall, good frame,
the things the judges are looking for.
The things that the judges are looking for, right? I feel like I can always kind of check the boxes for what the judges look like. They can always be clean, this, that, blah, 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 whatever. But then at home, I feel like I can come across as my choreography can come across as flat, right? Or that people want more out of it. For me, I think what I lack in, what I can give more of is those like, wow. I'll give you that, like Whitney Carson, very good at that. To me, she knows exactly what people at home want to see. And she's perfect. She's able to articulate that and show it in a way that still leaves her celebrity dancing full out and doing technique, but also is pleasing people at home. So for me, that's like an example that I look up to. I see that and I'm like, that's what I need to learn how to do better.
It's so interesting because you get the feedback from the judges at home, but they don't know exactly what they want, but it's your job to figure out, oh, how can I make sure that you are satisfied?
1,000%. And then the judges at home, again, look, don't cry when it floods when you pray for rain. That's like one of my favorite sayings, you know?
Really cool quote.
I think everybody can have their opinions and they should share them, but I think a little respect would probably go a long way. I also think that if you're going to put your life out there and your art out there, you have to be expected to be judged. So I have no problem with people sharing criticism.
Right. Finding the balance and weeding it out.
Yeah. You know, I was watching you with Ezra. You guys are having a very similar conversation. I think people are allowed to have their opinions. I would hope in 2025 in America that you can have your opinions. I just think that maybe the people sharing those opinions should also just remember
there's someone on the other side.
There's someone on the other side. And also, the only reason why we're even talking about it is because 50% of your outcome on the show is reliant on these people voting.
Right.
So that's the only reason why it's even a discussion. Because if it was only judges' scores, then we would love people's opinions. But if somebody was like, I hate Brandon, he's the worst pro to ever walk the face of the planet, I'd be like, that sucks. And that sucks, Susan, that you think that. But it doesn't affect the outcome of my profession. Well, when it does affect the outcome, now you have to cater and you have to become intrigued and you have to be interested, you have to engage. And so I just feel like And also, it's the most serious, unserious thing in the world. Like, remember, guys, I just put on ballroom shoes and go out there and prance around for 2 minutes. It's not like I'm not performing heart surgery.
It's
So
pretty insane how much is blown up.
I'm like, everybody, relax, relax, relax. Let's just enjoy it. Just spread a little good. Watch these people dance and learn how to dance and get better and keep it moving.
Right. So upon that self-reflection and discovery, where do you find yourself? Because I know once you got eliminated, you said you're going to master this TikTok thing. You're going to really focus on that, the grind, the understanding of it. Is that kind of now leaning into what's going to happen for next season?
Yeah, I think for good or for bad, social media is a driving force of the show. Again, the quote, flooding in the rain. It's a part of what's happening. You either get on the boat or you're going to drown in it. And how I feel right now is I should get on the boat, you know? I should get on the boat. I should First of all, I like it. I like having my personality. I like showing my personality. I like doing it with my wife. I like doing it with other pros. Like, I enjoy it. I enjoy engaging with people. I'm not so afraid of it anymore. I like it. So yeah, for right now, that's my focus. My focus is getting on social media, showing my personality, learning about it, reading what people think, and then also taking lessons. I'm taking a ton of lessons. I'm learning different ways to choreograph and different steps to use. I just feel like you cannot allow your ego as a pro to keep you from learning and developing and taking accountability. You know, I'm taking accountability. There's probably things that I can do better. So I'm making sure that I learn how to do those things better. That's what I'm doing in my meantime.
I'm so curious, for someone who's so elite as you, where do you go for lessons on ballroom?
Oh, everywhere. I go everywhere.
Do you go to group ones, private ones?
Private lessons. I'll take private, but also not just in ballroom and other styles, or meeting or talking with other directors and choreographers and learning their opinions on things, or talking with other pros, going out for dinner and like learning and understanding where they start their process and what it looks like. I'm always trying to get better. Always.
What's up, guys? Real quick, this episode is brought to you by Aonic. Aonic provides clean hydration crafted with magnesium, electrolytes, and real fruit juice. Made for those looking to get the most out of hydration. We've got some sparkling passion fruit, some sparkling orange, and a sparkling raspberry. Aonic is developing the world's most advanced ecosystem for functional nutrition to make healthy living enjoyable. Aonic delivers pure science-driven nutrition, and every formula targets a clear need and delivers benefits you can feel. What I love most about it is that there's no pixie dusting of ingredients, which means they only use clinical validated dosages. Plus, it's third-party verified. Independent labs test every batch and they publish the results. It's got premium natural ingredients from real cacao and vanilla in Aonic Fuel to real fruit juice in Aonic Revive. Plus, the best part, low calories, baby. Only 15 calories in this whole can. Delicious taste, zero artificial, low in sugar and calories. No caffeine or added sugars, no artificial sweeteners, no GMOs. It's just the right amount of fruit juice compared to sweetness. It's really good. We've got some chromium, some B vitamins, some zinc. I love drinking it after a hike. I love drinking it after pickleball. It's really, really good. So if you want to try it, it's going to be linked down below. Stay hydrated, my friends. Now back to the podcast. Whose past history did you know prior to the show that you followed along? Did you follow anyone's journey, like Val in the competitive world?
Yeah, so I knew a lot of these pros are still, especially on the guy side, a lot of the pros are still older than me by quite a bit. It's like kind of me and Alan. Well,
in that mid-tier.
Ezra's the baby now, right?
Right.
And then it's like me and Alan, and then it's everybody else is
The Gleb,
5,
the Pasha.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years older than us. So Alan and I specifically, we kind of missed that not missed it, but I mean, again, they're just way older than us. But I grew up competing with Lindsay Arnold, and I grew up going to ballroom competitions and seeing Val compete with his partners and Daniela competing with Pasha and going to these competitions and seeing these people win and dominate their industry. And it was really cool to see this. And then it was cool to watch the transition from them to go from that competitive world to kind of switch over and do more commercialized ballroom dancing, because that's what we're doing essentially. Is the show is a dance competition, right? A ballroom competition. But a lot of the routines that you see on the show aren't routines that you would see or do in an actual classic ballroom competition. So I think even that there's some discourse online that you see where it's like traditional ballroom dancers will be like, here's my opinion weighing in. Which is really cool because you get to see like a purist at the art, share their opinion. But you also have to flip it. And remember, we are doing this on television. We're not at Blackpool. We're in West Hollywood, CBS Studios, filming a dance show. So you have to make it more entertaining. You have to change things. Everything has to be forward facing. You're on camera. So you can't turn around and dance to the back. You know, maybe if you're caked up like me, that's all you could show. But for half these people, you better go do some squats before you go out there and do that. You got to face the camera, you know? So there's just so many things that kind of come into play like that. And so seeing a lot of these, their history, their backgrounds, Val and Daniela and Pasha. Obviously, I grew up with Jenna, Whitney, Riley, Lindsay. We all grew up in the same studio. But seeing that all of our backgrounds kind of mesh together, it's really interesting to see where people lack, where people are really good, what strengths they bring. It's interesting.
Like you said, everyone's kind of looking for something different. Maybe the judges now. You have Cheryl Burke coming in.
Yes.
Your debut season, you guys were both a pro.
Yes.
So now, if you were still in the competition and Cheryl Burke was judging, is there something that you would do differently or coach your celebrity to make sure that they stay in frame? Because someone who has been on the show for 20 seasons might be looking for those.
Not me particularly. And the reason I'll say this is because I truly, truly believe that it is important to try to stay as close to the style that you're assigned to as possible. That's just my opinion. I think other pros would give you another opinion, and I absolutely respect that. But for me, again, like we were just talking about, I don't find it extremely productive to use the same formula every week. You know, do 4/8 of ballroom, break and do a TikTok dance in the middle for 4/8, and then go back to try to be in frame and finish it out for 4/8. Like for me, I don't think it's the most useful. I think it's very predictable, and I also think it's kind of like it's just not my style. And I have done that and will continue to do that because you need to make things interesting. But I think there's pros that are really again, Whitney Carson being one of them. Daniela's really good at this. Mark's really good at this, where it's like the whole thing feels I just spit everywhere.
4K, baby.
Say it, don't spray it. But I feel like there's pros that are really good at making the whole thing feel like a mashup. It's like a cha-cha fusion, samba fusion, Viennese waltz fusion. It's not like Viennese waltz, contemporary Viennese waltz. Do you get what I'm saying? Like I love like a mix and match. So for me particularly with Cheryl coming in, I would do the same thing that I've always done, which is predominantly stick to the style and add little flares of the stuff that I grew up dancing in. But I think it's going to be interesting, her feedback on some of these other people's process. I think it's going to be very interesting.
When you're in the skybox, what's it like for you to see all these other pros and what they concoct for that entire week?
Oh, it's actually really cool in the skybox. That's like the best place for me to watch the show because it's interesting because you're not only getting camera edits. I think camera can hide and or expose a lot of things. Again, you've been to the show plenty. You'll see something on the floor and you'll be like, oh, that was the most incredible thing I've ever seen. Then you watch it on TV and you're like, yeah, exactly.
The foot.
Yeah,
the footing.
yeah. Or you'll see it on the floor and you'll be like, that was a piece of poop wrapped in a tutu. But then you watch it at home and you're like, the greatest dance I've ever seen, right? So cameras can hide or expose a lot, you know? And so watching it in the skybox is cool because you're up high, you're able to look down. And obviously as a pro, there's certain things that you're looking, the way they use the floor, where they're choosing to face things, just how they interact with people. It's such a cool area. And again, it just comes with experience. There's pros that have been on forever. And they know how to work the floor better. They know how to do this and that. And we're all just trying to learn.
Your tango to the Ariana Grande song, you took full advantage of that entire floor.
1000%. Because it's important to me because technically speaking, it's what should happen.
In a tango?
Yes, you should travel the floor as much as possible. We have a thing called line of dance in ballroom dancing where all the couples are making sure that they're traveling the same direction on the floor. And it's counterclockwise. Like if you look down at the floor, it's counterclockwise, right? That's the direction that you're wanting to travel. So for me, in ballroom, standard ballroom, the dances that are in frame, you should try to take up and utilize as much as the floor as possible. Now, switch that conversation, cha-cha. It's predominantly stationary. So that's why you see a lot of couples that kind of park and bark. You know, they kind of stay in one spot and they let it rip. Or you'll intro at something, get on the middle, and let it rip. These are all things, though, that I wish we could also explain more to the people at home that are watching that do want to share these opinions. I think it would help educate them on what you're actually looking for. You know, what are you guys looking for in a quick step? Or what are you looking for in a foxtrot or a tango? I think that would help everybody enjoy the show more.
100%, because as now, this is my third season really watching, and I'm really understanding the differences of the dances and how you guys do utilize a certain amount. Or even Carrie Ann's note with Pasha, and maybe some of them looked a little similar, but that's because the dance styles were a little similar. So limitation-wise, you're not allowed to do too much.
Well, of course.
Fundamentally, they just
Fundamentally, is it not the same thing? But then the problem is that those things get voiced, which is totally fine. But then that narrative gets ran with on social media, and then you do feel like as a pro, like you have to kind of be like, well, hold on. Like, you're not comparing a tango and a jive. You're comparing a quick step and a jive, which essentially are sisters. It's the same. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. It's interesting.
Mechanically, what do you think is the toughest dance for a celebrity to learn?
Samba, and it's not even close. Mechanically.
How come?
Has like a bounce action to it. Also has like a lot of like rhythm in your body and action. And it's really, really, really difficult. I mean, you don't see a lot of them. You know, maybe every season you'll see one, maybe two. You don't see a lot. It's hard.
Really?
Very difficult.
Did you ever have any?
You know, I
handler?
have done one samba, and it was with Lele, and we danced to Gasolina. Oh, but a gasolina, and it was fire. It was fire. I thought it was fire. It was fun.
Did Lele enjoy a challenge like that?
She loved it. I think that was probably the least challenging for her because she was like, I'm Latino. I said, go out there and shake it. Then I'm just gonna let it rip. It was the best.
Can we go back to the beginning of when you first found out that Lauren was your partner?
Yes.
What was your reaction? And for you as a pro, what do you do to understand who she is and just really how she ticks?
My first reaction was, thank goodness. I'm always just excited to get, I've had great partners. So I was excited to get another one, somebody that I was excited to work with. Obviously, iconic girl group, but also iconic in the sense that I wanted to show her off as an individual, not just like attached to something else. So I was very, very excited about that. I was, I wouldn't say nervous, but you're always in the back of the mind. You're looking at the rest of the cast, and I'm thinking, I have a killer. And so does everybody else. Do you get what I'm saying? This is one of the first seasons where I'm like, it's like a cage of pit bulls. Normally it's like 15 kittens and 2 pit bulls. Not this time. This time they are all killers with mad dance experience. Some of these celebrities come in with huge amounts of dance experience. And I had that last season. So I'm not going to be on here talking about, yeah, we should get rid of it. I had it last season and I loved it. There's nothing better than as a pro like you can crank the training wheels off and just let it rip. It's the most incredible thing in the world. And I knew that Lauren had some dance experience and performing experience, but I knew that it wasn't the same as some of these trained dancers that are on the show. So I was excited. I was excited for the challenge. I will stand by this and I will die on this hill. Regardless if we were the best or the worst or the best on that night or the worst, we weren't the best that night. The night that we got eliminated was not our best go. Her journey, the process got cut way too short. She is a person that you would have seen get better and better and better and better and more locked in and just shown more of her personality, and people would have fallen in love with her. But that's an issue with this show and this competition right now, is that everybody's so good that if you have that one little slip, it's all it takes.
Did you really get that tattoo?
No. Absolutely not.
I was so confused.
But you know what I did get out of that?
What?
Some views.
Yes,
I'm
you did.
view hungry, baby. That's all it was.
You got a lot of people
But
thinking.
listen. Let's say this. We'll say this publicly. Let's get to me. I don't have a lot of followers on TikTok.
Not yet.
Still struggling. If I can get the 1M on TikTok, I'll go live and we can all go get the tattoo together.
Oh,
how about that?
That's a promise. Oh, wow. That's a promise. How far away are we?
Very far. I'm at like 300K.
Oh my God. Please go follow Brandon. Please go follow Brandon.
Are we going to go? We'll go live and I'll sit in the thing. And
I have the perfect guy to go to.
Okay.
You'll actually get it?
Absolutely. I already talked to Briley about it. Briley, are you looking at this? Briley.
She's going to get her own piss
We're
tattoo.
going to 1M. I'll get it anywhere y'all want. Where do y'all want it?
Wow.
Yeah, let's do it. I mean, not on my face, please. No. But
like right in the middle of the neck.
Pissed. We'll go get it together.
Real quick, we're going to try coffee beans. They have their new fall drinks.
Mango Magic.
Do a little stir.
Let me get this up here.
You're like a drink king.
Oh, King. That's banging.
Really sweet. Really delicious.
Really sweet.
It's like
Utah
perfectly
folks
mixed.
would love that.
It almost has like a fall flavoring to
It
it.
does. Like a little spice.
And then there's strawberry shimmer. I put glitter in it.
Again, this is the closest to a shiny mirror ball I'll ever come. So let's go ahead and get
No,
one of
you're going to
these
get one
done.
next season, I could tell.
Please.
Oh, what if you had a pro next season? If you had any celeb, who would you want next
Whoever
season?
makes sure that I win. So give me Taylor Swift, Beyonce,
Imagine. You get both.
Barack Obama. I don't care who it
I
is.
want to dance with Brandon.
Give me whoever it is. I need it. Ooh, that one's even better.
And it's like 50% strawberry, 50% delicious. Who would you want?
Taylor Swift.
Dina. Taylor Swift.
Tina, please. Please, help me out.
Do you think it's harder for you to have somebody who does have that dance training or someone who has a bigger social media following to get through the entire competition?
I just have had this conversation with a lot of pros as well. I think having kind of a blind, like cult following that just no matter what is going to vote and push you through helps a lot because it takes the pressure. I shouldn't say it takes the pressure out of, but you're expected to do less. You need to do less. Does that make sense?
Because
Like
you're getting that vote.
yeah, well, you're getting the vote, and you can only do so much. Like some of these celebrities are only going to get so good. And if we really sat here and we're honest, which we won't do because I'm not getting canceled at all. But if in any season past, if we really sat here and talked about who won or who hasn't won or who got eliminated early and who made it very far, whatever it may be, it very rarely is it the best dancers that make it to the finale or win. I actually think that it's very rarely the best dancers win ever. But I do think that you could probably go back and find a lot of people that have won or done really well that have a huge following that is loyal to them on social media. Because it's not even about the number. It's not about having 10 million of them. It's how many of those millions are a part of your community and are engaging and are voting. So I think I don't know. You know what I mean?
There's a balance
Perfect
somewhere.
example, JoJo and Jenna. Did they win? No. She was a huge dancer. Also big on social. Who won that season? I don't remember who won that season.
I don't know. It was before my era.
Yeah, I don't remember who won that season. Don't everybody come after me. But they didn't win. Great dancer, didn't win, right? So I think that having a good dancer can get you really far. Chandler. I mean, we made the finale because she was a phenomenal dancer. But we didn't have the votes. So we didn't even sniff winning. We took third. We took third. So I think having a big social media following, I can't say big, having a social media following that is very active and loyal and will engage and will vote for you, I mean, can take you really far.
What's it like for you as a pro when you get that 10? Last season, you got a lot of them.
Yeah, last year, I mean, I wouldn't know. It's been so long now. I'm starting to forget.
Last year, that was so long
it's
ago.
getting dry out here in the Sahara Desert. I haven't gotten a 10 in a long time.
I haven't heard 10 in
Yeah,
25 years.
Yeah. Back when I was a kid, 10s were hard. No, it's the best thing in the world. Like, it's very rewarding. The thing is, for me, is I respect and I love these judges, but I'm not like fiending for them to give me a 10. Like me, Brandon Armstrong. I'm not like fiending to get it from them. What I'm like fiending for is my celebrity to have a great experience and to feel positive about her work and to feel validated and gratified. And you know what I mean? Like that's what I'm looking for. So when they give it to me, to us, it's more like I'm ecstatic for her. I was so excited. Like when Chandler was ripping him off. I'm like, it made me, I was just so happy because we're all so busting our butt for hours. And when I say hours, I mean like that week of the finale, we're talking 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 hours a day for the last 3-4 weeks before the finale. Busting. This week, starting, I don't know when this is going to come out, but starting around this time, you all go say a prayer for your favorite pros because they are going to be putting their face to the dirt. And it is so hard. So many hours, it consumes you. So then when you get the 10, it's just nice because it's like that little slap on the back for your celebrity being like, yo, I know this is brutal, but look, right, there is a payout. There is something that comes from it. So, but it's going to be a long process for these pros.
What's the feeling like when you're on the chopping block and that spotlight's on you?
Oh, it's horrible. The red lights and the dum 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 and Alfonso's freaking voice reading the card. I'm like, it's like
It's the pause.
Oh,
The pause.
Yeah, and Julianne always starts it, and she's like the R, and she waits, and then you're up there. You can literally hear your heart like in your ears. It's dum dum, like it's just so loud. Oh, it's the worst. And if I'm wearing yellow or it's anywhere near Halloween week, I know I'm screwed. So
You were wearing yellow.
I'm telling you, I know yellow nowhere near me. Nowhere near me. I hate bees. I hate anything that has yellow anywhere near them. I hate them. Oh.
The song Work.
Yeah.
That set design was insane.
Insane.
The sparklers, you had the whole troupe, you
Yeah.
had everything.
It did.
Was that something that you and Lauren helped concocted? Did you throw those ideas out there? Or
Yeah.
the set design was just like the production design did that?
Yeah, well, it wasn't insane enough to keep us in the competition. I can tell you that right now. But no, it was insane. We loved it. Really what it was is they wanted at least basically 1 week where we didn't want to make the whole process of the show for Lauren to be about Fifth Harmony. Huge part of her life. Great. Lauren also is an artist by herself and is freestanding and has her own opinions and thoughts and music and talent, and we should look at that and we should respect that and we should engage with it because it's great and she's a star. So we should look at that. So we figured that the week to best do that would obviously be TikTok. That song was big on TikTok. What are we going to do it for dedications night? Like nothing else just felt right. So that was the night for us to do it. Work, obviously, they went famous because they were like wiping off tires and like drilling stuff that had no, like it made no sense, but it was funny. And so we decided to take a little gag at it there. Set design came with us. Lauren's like, look, this is the music video. So she kind of showed and pitched the whole thing. And then our set design team, which is unbelievable, they came in and were like, okay, look, this is what you're getting. You're getting the thing with the tractor and the this and that and whatever. And then we went out there and did a cha-cha. And then we went home. And now I'm sitting here doing a podcast.
And that's the way the cookie
And that's
crumbles.
the way the cookie crumbles.
So when you get eliminated, does your week free up? That Wednesday is just clear, or are you now helping Troupe and learning the group dances?
Depends on the week. Like the week that I first got eliminated, I did very little. I think I had Wednesday and Thursday off, and then I had like a few rehearsals. But like I just got literally when I was walking in, I got an email from my coordinator, and like next week I have like 5 10-hour days in a row. Like it just totally. Sometimes you're more busy when you're eliminated because you're doing like. We call them skeleton crews, but like basically where they bring in a bunch of dancers for the choreographer or whoever's doing the work that week to like preset everything. But you could do that from 9 to 6. And then from 6 to 8, you have bumper rehearsal. And then from 8 to 9, now you have to go film somebody's wide or help somebody. Like your days can get really, really stacked, or you could just drift off into the wind. Like some of these pros get eliminated. I'm like, where did they go? Like they fell off the face of the planet. Then all of a sudden Tuesday they pop back up, and I'm like, we good? Like where you been? Like you got a wife and kids somewhere? Like how are we doing? Like they just pop up. So who knows?
One of the most fascinating things that I find is when you guys do go out in and help the current pros who are still competing to film their wides.
Yeah.
Have you done that for anybody recently?
I haven't done actually a single one this entire season.
Really?
No.
How come? Just the way it is?
Yeah, well, now we have 2 Troupe kids that can rip it off. And also, I think, again, a lot of these celebrities are capable of doing it early. They're all so good. I was sitting there last week. What was it last week? Wicked.
Yes.
I was sitting there watching Wicked, and I was like, this could be the semifinals. Sincerely. Like, watching all these routines, maybe there's a few couples that you're like, okay, like, we can kind of see, like, that the firepower, they're not going to be able to keep up in the amount of dances or whatever. Sure. But quality for quality, it's as good of a season as I've ever seen. That's my opinion. It's shocking to me. So to get back to your original question, I don't have to go in and really do any of these ways. I've gone in with a few couples and like helped, right? Like tweak little choreo here or there, or help teach it a little bit. Or it's always nice for like the male celebrity to have a male pro around, so that when they're dancing it and you're watching them, you're like, bro, you look like an idiot. You know, do it like this or do it like that, or do this or do that. And I think a lot of the male celebrities enjoy it because they're able to see. Same with me. Like if I have a Chandler or if I have Lauren, if Daniela can ever come in and be like, hey, please, no ego here. Show one of the best dancers on the planet. Come show this girl who wants to dance. You know what I mean? Like, come watch this. So we do help a lot. But as far as wides go, I haven't had to do a single one.
Wow.
Yeah, maybe I've been blacklisted. Who knows?
Maybe you're too good.
Maybe I'm just too good. Yeah. Getting eliminated week 3. I was too good for everybody.
You know how when you become a senior in high school, you look down on the freshmen, they're like, whoa, they're huge, they're so good.
Yeah.
As you, for someone who did Troupe for 2 seasons, right?
Yeah, I think even a little long. Yeah, 2 or 3, yeah.
Do you see yourself in anything of the current Troupe?
Yeah, my age. That's the only thing I could see. Me and Jackson are both black and from Utah. And that's the only other thing I could see. Those kids are unbelievable. They're unbelievable. I don't know what else. It's unbelievable.
And they're choreographing their own bumpers too.
Their own they're so good and they're young. You know, it's really so cool to see. I think something that's interesting about the show though is I think dancing is the pros dancing, the dancers dancing, right? The one that's the pro that got hired to dance. Dancing is a part of the pie.
How much?
Not a lot.
30%?
Not even, because everybody that's being looked at or is on the show is a killer. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like sometimes, like, I look at it like this. Like like I love sports, played sports growing up. You could be an assassin on a JV football team in Podunk, Utah. An assassin, averaging 500 yards, 23 catches a game, 500 yards, and 12 touchdowns. You're the man. In your Podunk, go to even like a 5 or a 6-star area now in Utah, and all of a sudden you're riding the bench. Okay, well, take that to D2 college, D1 college, the NFL, right? So my point being is that you look at the top guys in the NFL, anybody that's in the NFL was a killer, was the best player to ever walk through their high school, their college, right? I feel like that about Dancing with the Stars. Like when you look at these pros, like you look at some Val and Pasha and Daniela and Alan and all these people, they are the best things to come out of their studios, to come out of their little states or countries, or they are the best, right? So that becomes nullified. You get on the show and who cares? You're all really, really, really good. Let's look at the girl side of the fence. Britt Stewart, Jenna Johnson, Daniela, Emma. Who am I missing? Riley. I'm missing somebody. Whoever you are, I'm sorry. You're also a killer. They're all insane. They're insane. So then it becomes, okay, well, it was Whitney. So then you become, okay, well, who can choreograph? Who can teach? Who has a good personality on camera? Who can manage the stresses of the season? Who can manage 1 through 11? Not only week 1, 2, and 3, but who can manage 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Who can win? Who can close the show? All that stuff becomes, to me, way more valuable than just can you dance? Who can't dance?
You just unlock something so much in my head as to,
You know?
It's like the NFL. These are not just people who got picked on the show. They're the best of where they're from.
1,000%. 1,000%. You danced?
I wish.
Well, you can now. If I took Jenna, Britt, and Daniela to any studio in the United States, those 3 girls, and there's some killer dancers all over the planet. I'm not saying that we're the only show that has good dancers, whatever. But people would be like, these are some of the best dancers we've ever seen in our life. Again, you've seen it live. You're like, they're insane. They're insane. So then when you get on the show, that extraordinary becomes ordinary because everybody's extraordinary. So then it's like the things that really matter. Can you teach? How well do you communicate with somebody? Can you choreograph? Can you change? Are you personable? Your social media. That all of a sudden it just becomes this. There's just a lot to it.
Right before the cameras roll, you could see all of you guys just focus.
Oh yeah, it's
and
like
everything's
a light
just
switch.
like,
Yes.
it's almost like a lion on a hunt.
It is. It's a light switch because it's all like fun and kumbaya, whatever. But then for 1 minute,
Until that guy goes, we're on at 5.
yeah, it's your reputation now. It's something that you've trained your entire life to do and to execute. And we're live. We're live at 5, so you get 1 rip at it. So I don't get to do it and then be like, oh, my bad, y'all. Let me get 1 more at that. No, you better deliver 1 time. But that pressure is good for people. I feel like people now in life, they run away from that. You got to put yourself in uncomfortable situations and positions that force you to become great. Force you. And then you can realize where your tools aren't as sharp as they should be. I'm realizing a lot of stuff about myself. These other pros are realizing stuff. And I'm sharpening those tools constantly.
Could we play a fun game?
Yes.
I want to get to know the other pros from your perspective.
Oh.
And I'm going to lead with this one because people have said you in the past. Who would survive the longest on Special Forces?
Me. Not even close.
You're going the whole way.
I would die on camera. Do you understand me? I'd be the first fatality on Special Forces. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm letting you know that right now. Second answer, Alan Burston. He's not. He's dying with. I'm telling you right now, he's dying with me. And then a sneaky pick would be Jenna Johnson. She's a savage.
Oh, I'd love to see you guys on there.
Oh, just hit me up, Special Forces. Think I'm playing with you guys. I'm telling you, I'd be in the harness like this. Dead. You'd be pulling me up out the water. I'm not going out like that on national TV.
They're going to play this clip right before it.
Yes.
Episode 1.
You'll see me in the funeral like this. 1 eye open. I told you. I am not dying. I am not going out like that.
Who's the funniest pro on tour on Dancing with the Stars?
Funniest?
Who's always cracking jokes? Who's trying to get the laugh?
Alan.
Who takes the longest to get ready before showtime?
any of those girls, man, they start that thing. It sounds like a mechanic shop. 7 hours before we have to go on the stage.
Is there one makeup artist? One hair, one makeup?
No, on the show,
on the
there's
tour.
on tour, there's not one. They do it themselves.
That's impressive.
It's impressive. Honestly, who takes the longest is Ezra. That son of a gun be in there. I'm like, we gots to go.
Who's always dancing even when the cameras are not rolling?
Who's always dancing? I mean, maybe I'll go with
you
one
guys
of
are
the
that
young
good.
It's not even that good. It's that we're that old. We got a lot of miles. When I first came on the show, I was a brand new Honda Civic. Heated seats, AC worked,
Crank
no
window
leakage,
at the time was beautiful.
and smooth. You know those smooth ones that had like a little tension on it? I'm still that Honda Civic, but you gotta turn it on. You gotta let it sit idle for a second. Maybe a few times, the AC has a little leak. But I'm a Honda Civic. It's pretty.
That low tire pressure checker is
yeah,
on.
yeah. It gets a little deflated on one side. We pump it back up. My goodness.
Who has the best foodie taste buds on tour?
Me. You think I look like this and the other pros look like that for no reason?
Pasha thinks him and Danny have pretty good taste.
Pasha and Danny are elite. I'm telling you that right now. Pasha and Danny eat a lot more than those little bodies would tell you. Okay, I eat breakfast burritos bigger than Pasha and Daniela, but those two be putting food down, and they have good taste. I can tip the cap.
He said you had a hot take the other day. Something like...
Yes, ice cream gelato. I saw this clip, too. They are essentially the same thing. I'm standing by it. I know I'm getting...
Different temperatures, different textures. They're so different.
No, they taste the same. It's milk.
It's so different. Gelato has that creamier...
It does. It does, but to me, I love both of them, and they're going down the gullet, and they taste the same.
Where's your favorite fast food?
You want a hot take here?
Sure.
You want some really hot takes here?
Load it up.
Okay.
And don't say Whataburger.
Never, ever a day in my life.
Okay.
Never.
Culver's?
Never. Jack in the Box has one of the best all-around menus in the fast food game. The best burger on the fast food market, though, not including In-N-Out. Can we not discuss In-N-Out? That doesn't count.
Sure, we'll put them in their own category as number one.
Carl's Jr.
Agreed.
Thank you so much.
The bun is sweet and delicious. The burger, the patty, the cheese ratio, everything is designed perfectly.
And they have the crisp cut fries. I'm telling you right now, Carl's Jr. slept on. Top 3 fast foods. Carl's Jr. is in the top 3.
As far as burger or the whole menu?
Burger, not whole menu. Whole menu, you got to go Jack in the Box. You got to go Jack in the Box.
They have some all time of day, no matter what you're craving.
Come on. Jack in the Box, hit me up. I will ride hard for Jack in the Box.
I love those monster tacos every Halloween.
What about the box? Have you had the ones in the box?
Yes,
Mini ones with the sauce.
They're so fun.
Golly. I'm a Jack in the Box dude.
What's your stance on In-N-Out?
It's all right.
You don't love.
It's great. It's great. But I don't think that we should be acting like In-N-Out is the savior of the world. In-N-Out is good. Come on,
I so disagree.
What?
I think it's just top tier. Everywhere you go, it's the exact same.
I will say the consistency is not so.
Unmatched.
Not so. And good. Like the Flying Dutchman, whatever. My only issue with In-N-Out, it's the same variant of the same thing. Do you get what I'm saying? It's the same lettuce with the same meat, with the same cheese.
But that's what's so great about it. I can go to Palm Springs. I know it's going to be the best. It's going to be the same as North Hollywood.
Fair, but their milkshakes suck.
No,
and I'm going to take it a step further. They're never cold. The milkshake's like this liquidy.
Oh, I don't know.
I got to go one more, not to hate on my boy In-N-Out because I just went. The fries are bottom tier. No.
I do like them. If you get them a little extra crispy, they're almost like those little potato crisps. They're good.
It's like a chip.
Yes.
But they're not as good as Carl's Jr., McDonald's, Jack in the Box.
Yeah, but I think you look at the overall whole, like you get in the line, you know it's going to be long, you're waiting for it.
They have the safety pins. I do love the safety pins.
You get a little hat if you want.
I could let it slide. It's fresh. I love animal style fries with a lot of stuff on it.
Some fixins.
I just don't love that I have to do all the fixins. When I go to my man, Carl's Jr., I ain't need not a fixin' on the menu. Or Jack in the Box. Number 8, Jack in the Box. No mustard, large, Fanta. I'm in that thing. Also, just so that for the record, I'm not eating this like every 5 seconds. I just want the record to show. But when you gotta scratch the itch, you gotta scratch the itch.
I was driving back from Vegas one day and we pulled over at Carl's Jr.
And slapped.
So good.
Remember the little star chicken nuggets? Man. I don't think these young kids know about this. They got to be educated.
Do you and Briley do sandwiches around here in LA?
Briley doesn't like bread. Everybody go comment on this and tag Briley.
Interesting.
Doesn't like bread, which is a absolutely crazy take.
Not a carboholic.
She's not a carboholic. I mean, look at her. There's a reason why. You know, she doesn't really. And it's not even because she's trying to be skinny. It's because she genuinely, the day I met her, was like, she doesn't really mess with it.
What a blessing.
Our first date was to cheesecake, and we were talking about the bread, and she's like, it's fine, but I'm not really a bread girl like that. And I was like, that is criminal.
I rate restaurants based on the free fixins they give you.
1,000%.
Have you been to Steak 48 here?
No.
The best bread in the entire land. It comes in like a little 6-dish, and then you rip off the middle, and it's like buttery, it's crispy, it's smooth.
Steak 48.
Steak 48. It's in Beverly Hills. It's the best bread. It
Okay.
used to be owned. It's the original owner of Mastro's new restaurant.
Oh, got you. Have you been to Boa?
Yes.
Also,
Delicious.
great bread and a great Caesar salad. The best Caesar salad on the planet. We're big Caesar salad people.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll go try Steak 48. But yeah, I love sandwiches. She is, what is it? Más o menos on it. She's whatever.
Have you been to Lorenzo in Beverly Hills?
No, nice.
Incredible.
Fire.
Incredible.
I love a good sandwich. You know, but here's my thing is I'm a little weird when it comes to sandwiches because I don't want like to open my sandwich and it to look like a butcher's box with like pastrami and roast. I'm like, no, I want like turkey, cheese, lettuce, a little sauce, nice bread.
So go Lorenzo, hit up Cheese Shop in Beverly Hills.
Cheese shop. I've heard cheese shop.
2 incredible sandwich places. They're kind of near each other. Mommy in West Hollywood.
Why don't we have all these restaurants hit us up and we just go and we review everything?
And we do a full-blown mukbang.
Oh, guys, I'll tear that up. I love Asian food. That's what I would want to do it. Like Japanese food, Thai food.
Panda Express?
See, now we're getting into the nitty gritty. I'm a panda guy.
Okay, 2 thumbs up.
I'm a panda guy. I love panda. Panda chow mein, when it's hot and good, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. But we also cook a lot, so we don't always eat out.
Who's cooking, you or Briley?
We actually just got into this argument the other day, and she says that she cooks more than I do. Absolutely no way.
Really?
I'm standing on that. I'm probably wrong, but I'm standing on that. She bought me a Blackstone grill. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the flat thing.
Yeah, the flat thing for my birthday or something. We had it on our deck in Utah. When I tell you, I was the Black Gordon Ramsays on that thing. I could have been a 5-star. I was, bro, like this. Open your mouth, catch the shrimp. I'm launching that. I was on it. Hibachi, pancakes, breakfast, lunch, dinner, cooking for the in-laws, cooking for my family. I looked, it was unbelievable. Leave your review on Yelp. I was in there chefing. Chefing.
I want to see you on Food Network.
Please. Like, I want to go on like one of those competitions though, you know, where it's like the Great British Bake Off or whatever, but with people that don't know what they're doing. Because I'm not going to go in there and beat Bobby Flay or whatever the dude's name is, but I can cook. I can cook.
You versus, who's the best chef on Dancing with the Stars? Is it you?
Gotta be me. You know, I will say Pasha says Danny can cook. Briley is not on Dancing with the Stars. She can cook. Alan, M's, no way they could cook worth a crap. I actually don't know about Emma, but Alan, absolutely no way. Emma probably could. Britt can cook. I'm going to go me, though. It used to be Artem. Artem could cook. Sasha cooks a lot.
What's your specialty, though? Yeah, Sasha's a really good cook.
Sasha can cook.
He's a great grill master.
Yes, grill. But that's where I would be in. I would be in that world. Like, if my specialty, if I was like, okay, you and the girl coming over for dinner, I would cook hibachi. I'd cook the rice before. I'd leave it in the fridge for a day.
Oh, you're going all out.
Oh, like I'm on my thing. I'm going to get the fillets. I'm going whatever type of steak with the blah, 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 the sesame oil. Like, you got to be on your crap now. On it.
Can we talk about your history with Mark Ballas? Did you ever train with him back in the day? Because I know you worked with his mom and dad.
For sure. Yeah, so his mom trained me a ton. Shirley Ballas, the queen, trained me a ton.
In
Mark
Utah?
Actually, in Utah and all over. Utah, Seattle, all over the place. We kind of traveled New York, LA. We would travel to her. She would travel to us.
When you were a kid?
Oh, yeah.
You were bouncing all around like that?
Oh, yeah. When I was a kid, I traveled. That's honestly the biggest blessing of dancing for me. I got to see so much of the world before I was 18. So many different cultures and experiences and just people's opinions. And I feel like that's helped me as I've grown up, especially coming from a spot that's a place that's like, it's pretty small. Like Utah's pretty small. A lot of people think and do the things similar to each other. Being able to see outside of that a little bit was like one of my biggest blessings. Because then growing up, I felt like I was able to explore a little bit and like understand life and see it from different perspectives. And that's all from dancing for me. So honestly, one of the biggest blessings. But yeah, she trained us a ton. And then Mark, I never really took lessons from him because he was on the show. That was like his prime time was like when he was on the show. But the show, I'm trying to remember what they called it. I think they called it, somebody will find this after I say this now online, but Ballroom Battle or something. And basically the pros got to choose a amateur couple, like an under 18, like a youth couple basically. And they would train them, and then we would compete against each other. And one couple would win, one couple would lose. They would kind of beat it going through.
This is a TV show?
TV show. It was like a Dancing with the Stars like segment. I think it was like a dancing. I don't know if it was like only for online. I don't really remember, but it was like a thing for them. Mark came to Utah, obviously, because he knows all the kids there. Chose Lindsay and I, choreographed a dance for us. And so from then we started working together a lot. We would do like gigs together. Not a lot, I shouldn't say a lot, but we would like do gigs together and like do little things here and there. And then when I finally got picked up on the show was like the first time that we were like back together, chilling, doing our thing.
So when you first came on Dancing with the Stars, Mark was still a pro at that time?
My first season, I think Mark was with Lindsay Sterling. Remember that?
Yeah.
Jordan Fisher won that year.
He went with Lindsay.
Yes. Maybe that wasn't my first season ever was Rashad. And I don't know if Mark was on that season. But that next season, whenever that was, Lindsay was with Jordan. Mark was with Lindsay. I was on that season. Wow. It's cool being able to watch somebody like that. Extremely talented. Extremely talented. Like just built for this. Creative. Very good. A lot of those pros are though.
When you're seeing people's choreography, are you just stunned by the way that they approach that song?
Oh, yeah. Just because I would never do it like that. And that's what's so cool about it is I'm like, well, why wouldn't I? You know, because obviously the way that they're viewing things is different than the way that I am. And it's so visual. I'm like, let me learn how to do that. You know what I mean? And it's, yeah, very impressive.
What are you most excited about for Halloween night?
I'm doing the TikTok live again, which I love because I get to talk crap. And that is my expertise. So I'm excited for that. I'm really excited because I feel like Halloween night there's almost like this, not unspoken, but like the wheels are off, you know, like there's no shields, there's no safeties, like it's people just let it rip because there's a costume and there's like this facade that you're able to kind of like hide behind. So I think things get really interesting. I'm also excited to see them at a dance, right, where everybody's balancing two. I don't know. I'm excited for everything. I'm also just excited to see my friends, like these other pros on the show. Like, I want nothing but success for them. Like, I'm not one of these people that's like, oh, I'm out. Like, screw you. I hope you this, that, whatever. I just want them to do well. I want all these pros to do well. I see how hard it is. I know how hard it is. And so I'm just excited for another night of them to be celebrated. They're extremely talented, and I'm excited to watch it.
With 20 years of Dancing with the Pros, is there anything you want to see with the anniversary special?
Yeah, actually, I would love to see some of these older, former pros come back and dance and just be in the new climate of the show because I know there's a lot of former pros out there that have a lot of opinions on like what's happening and what pros are doing. But again, like I think that you should always like look at the past and like look at the people that kind of came before you and learn from that and take from that and learn the things that they did well, take the things that they didn't do so well and leave those behind, you know, and develop. I also think it's a new climate of the show. And so unless you've been involved in the show this year or these years past, it's such a different climate. You know what I mean? Like the things that you're expected to do and the different hats that you're expected to wear, there's just so many of them. So I'm excited for them to be able to come back and see it and experience it and be involved in it.
In the past 3 years, it's really evolved. Insane.
It has evolved, and so has the pro. The pro themselves. It's not that it's gotten better, but the pro itself has evolved. You have these girls now. You were just talking about the troupe. Hailey Bills. Fantastic ballroom dancer. Also one of the top all-style dancers in the country.
She's won like number one nationals.
She was the number one female dancer in the world, in the United States, in my opinion. Sincerely. Across all styles now. You have girls that are killer jazz dancers, contemporary, hip-hop, whatever. But this girl, if you took it pound for pound, ballet, jazz, contemporary, ballroom, all 5 styles, Latin, all 5 styles, this girl's going to beat the brakes off of 99.9% of the women on the face of the planet right now. That's my opinion. So then it's like, that is the level of pro now that is expected to be on Dance with the Stars. You can't just be a ballroom dancer. You also have to be able to do that. You also have to be able to do this. You also have to be able to do that. Most importantly, you have to be able to teach and choreograph. You have to be good on social media. There's just so many hats that you're trying to balance. And I'm excited for these pros to come in and see like, whoa, like it's different from what I came from. I would love to go back in the day and see what it was like for them too, and the level of discipline and the technique expectation. It's just different. So I think we can all learn a little.
If the show ever came back to 2 seasons in 1 year, would you want that?
Heck yeah. Come back to 5 seasons in 1 year.
Just nonstop.
I'd knock them down.
What about former challenges? Like they used to have that switch ups.
Switch up week would be super, super fun. Switch up week. They did something. I don't know why they don't do it anymore, but I think it was like called like Anyway, it was like this thing where like they would go like overnight and they would like learn like these overnight dances or whatever. I think
With
that
the
stuff would be
celeb?
fun. With the celeb, yeah, like right after the show ended.
Did you do that?
I never did. I did trio week.
That looked cool.
My first season.
When you had 2 pros together?
I had 2 celebrities.
Oh,
So
wow.
it was me and Tinashe, and then they brought in Amy Purdy. And so
Was she
I
on the show
danced-
also?
She was also on the show with Derek, and either won or came close to winning, but she's an amputee, a double amputee. And so my first time ever having 2 people in the room was somebody who's an amputee, my celebrity, and then me. And I was like 20-something years old, and I remember being like, what have I... one of my favorite dances I've ever done. One of my favorite experiences I've ever done.
For that challenge, does Derek sit out then?
No. For that challenge, he wasn't on the show. So they
I thought you said that was her partner.
Yeah, but they brought them back. She was her partner of 7 seasons before that or something. So they brought all these people back that were just like contestants on the show. Like
That's like a side quest in a video game.
1,000%.
That's cool.
It was like playing Skyrim, and next thing you know, you're in like a hut with somebody, and this guy's like, if you go pick this herb and we eat it, it's just insane.
What else do you do in your spare time when you're not dancing? What makes Brandon have fun?
Shockingly, I always say this, I'm chasing the body that looks like I never skip a workout, but I also never skip a cookie. That's kind of what I'm going for right now. So I work out a lot. I like to run. I like to chill with Brad. We like to go see movies.
Are you AMC Stub members?
Yes, we are. We're one of the members. We have a little phone number that we type in, but I don't remember if it's AMC or if it's somebody else.
Oh, okay.
What's the other one?
Regal?
No, maybe
Cinemark?
Cinemark. Maybe we're Cinemark kids. I don't know. We're one of the things. We actually just saw that new Leonardo DiCaprio movie.
Yes, one battle.
Did you see it?
Yeah, pretty good.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's fire.
Did you see Black Phone 2?
No, is it good?
From what I hear, it's like the number one scary movie in the
I need to go
world.
see that. I like number 1.
Number 1 was great.
Fantastic. So I need to go see that. We like to go to haunted houses this time of year. Bradley has all of our friends out. I'll play a few video games every once in a while.
Like what? COD?
Battlefield. I used to play a lot of COD. I was nasty. But just don't have the time now. Can't commit to... I was stomping these little boys out. We were on tour. Alan and I bought gaming laptops 5 years ago.
I love the bond between the two of you.
Oh, that's my boy.
So you get gaming laptops.
Buy gaming laptops. Got these little... Like, we would go into our venues or our hotel rooms, and we would set up these gaming laptops, and we would play Warzone, Call of Duty Warzone, Rebirth to be exact. And we'd be stomping these kids out before the show. Post-show, shower, we're dropping 30 bombs on these kids. It was so fun.
If you're not playing video games, what are you doing for fun on tour?
Oh,
How are you passing
surviving,
time? How?
sleeping, surviving, praying, whatever you got to do on tour.
If one of you gets sick, is everyone sick?
Oh yeah, and you are going to get sick. It's just a thing. But no, we love to go go get coffee, go to coffee shops. I do like a lot of Audible books. So like I'll go to the gym or go for a walk and I'll like listen to an Audible or like find some places to sit around and whatever. Explore the city a lot, but we play a lot of ping pong. We bring a ping pong table out.
Really?
We'll play little money games.
Who's
bet
the
a little
best?
money. Gleb is the best. Alan is also very good. We had Joey out. My boy Joseph was out on the road with us. Lefty, tennis player. He was also good. We're all actually pretty decent. I'm going to be honest. When we play doubles games, I mean, it looks like the Olympics.
Do you pickleball?
I've never tried.
Oh, you'd be good
But
at
I
it.
feel like I would really enjoy it.
If you're good at ping pong, you can hit the paddle. It's
You
the
just,
angles.
but the thing with pickleball that I don't like is they say that you got to stay out the kitchen. I love to be in the kitchen.
Oh, well, that's
I
illegal.
love to be in the kitchen.
It's the number 1 rule.
I love a little kitchen.
You can't stay in the kitchen.
I'm parking my black butt right in the kitchen.
That's a negative point. You're
Yeah.
gonna
Oh.
If Hailey Bills is doing her first tour, do you have any advice for her as far as what to pack, what to expect?
What to pack is don't show up with 17 suitcases because we're going to leave 15 of them back and you can bring 2 of them.
Oh, it's got
So
to be a minimum?
yeah, there's just too many people out there. And also, you don't need that much. We're wearing the same crap every week, so you don't need to bring like a million different changes of clothes. But yeah, bring that. Bring whatever makes you comfortable on the bus because that little bunk, that's your home for 4 months this time or whatever. I mean, this one's long. It's like January to May or something. I don't know. It's long. So you mean the road, but she's gonna be unbelievable. She's gonna be unbelievable. That's such her wheelhouse. She just gets to show up and dance. It's perfect for her. She's young, not an injury in sight. Knock on wood. She's gonna be. I'm trying to keep up with her, to be honest. All
The
of
tour
us.
just seems so freeing because it's
Oh,
no competition, just fun.
it's the best, and we love it. We genuinely love it. You get to put together a show that you're so proud of. We have Mandy Moore that obviously does all of our directing and choreography, and
Does she fly out with you guys?
she'll fly out for us to the like tech rehearsals, and then she'll fly in and out for like certain cities, watch, give us notes, make sure everything's staying tight and clean. It's 2025, and it's expensive to breathe. You walk outside this house, you take a breath, that costs you $17,000, no tax. Then once the government finds out, they tax in your butt 50%, you know? It's just so expensive. I can promise you that our effort is to make sure that the show is as good, professional, clean, entertaining, enjoyable as possible. And so somebody like Mandy, she takes that deathly serious, right? Because we understand that it's not an easy thing for these people to come in and see the show. We want them to enjoy it. And so this cast this year, you got 10 killers, 10 people that are excited to be on the road. You have a director and a choreographer that to me is the best in the game, and so I cannot wait. Like I cannot wait. It's the most freeing, fun, enjoyable process. I cannot wait.
Have you ever done the tour with Val and Jenna? Because this is their first time together in years, right?
I did. I did a tour, like one of my first, either my first tour or my second tour, like one or two. I did it when I was still on Troupe. And I remember because there was like a prince and a princess, like a Disney prince and princess thing. And they assigned everybody the prince, but I was still on Troupe, so I didn't get assigned anything, me and the other girl that was on Troupe. And I was still in the wing, and I remember watching being like, these sons of guns, like, when can I get out here and actually do something? Because right now, I am a professional backup dancer. And then they decided not to go on a tour, and I got bumped up a little bit, and I did the junior season and everything. And then now I'm looking across them and we get to dance together. It's been great.
So did you go Troupe Juniors Pro?
Yeah.
Wow.
Troupe junior season made the finale of junior season. And then that next season got Tinashe.
That was when you did juniors. That was the same season Jenna had Hailey.
Jenna had Hailey. Lindsay had Riley.
Wow.
Crazy is that? Crazy.
That's
honestly
nuts.
crazy.
What was it like for you when you got the call that you were getting pro for the first time?
Oh, speaking of Alan, our casting director, Dina Katz, she called us, she texted us, where are you guys at? Oh, we're over here. She's like, okay, come over to meet us in the trailers. I'm like, okay, what did I do? I was nervous. I was like, what did I do? Like, did I say something? Whatever. So we walked to the trailer, and she's like starting to get emotional. I'm like, oh no, like I'm close with her. Alan's close with her. I'm close with Al, whatever. She's like, I just wanted to be the first one to tell you guys, Brendan, you're going to be a pro next season. And I'll never forget it. Literally, I could go stand in the same exact spot on CBS lot where it happened, and I lost my mind. My stomach was in my butt, but I lost my mind.
You had no idea.
Not a clue in the world.
That's the best feeling.
Ever. Again, I honestly did not even think that this was an option for me. Dancing with the Stars. I wasn't one of these kids that grew up praying, I hope I can get on Dancing with the Stars. It's my life goal. It's my life dream. I needed to put myself in a better situation and my family in a better situation. And this opportunity has been life-changing for me in that aspect. And so for me, like growing up, like I grew up, I was dancing and I was good. I wasn't, the end all be all, the best thing since the bag of chips or whatever they say, but I was good, And then I didn't dance for years. And then I was in Vegas, broke as a joke, literally broke, trying to find dance jobs and get things hooked up and this and that or whatever. I flew out there on a whim because this show out on the Strip offered me, it was like $1,000 a week to come out and dance for the show. And for me, I was like, I'm rich. Like $1,000 a week, I'm rich. It's $4,000 a month. I'm rich. Well, I get out there, I have no car. I have no place to stay. I have literally nothing. So now I'm scrambling to figure this all out. Takes me forever to get on my feet. Finally getting a little money in my pocket, feeling like I'm whatever, but struggling, and not knowing I got to go back to school. I wanted to be a surgeon, so I'm like, okay, I'll go back to medical school. Not go back to medical school. Go back to college to get into medical school, and like that's what I'll do. Whatever, blah blah blah. And then I remember I was driving. I bought a little Honda Elantra, like an old Honda Elantra. I bought it in cash, and I remember because after I bought it, I had $66 to my name, and I literally like paid all this whatever. And I was driving in the car, and I was like so stressed. And yeah, like this old guy on the show, Dan, called me, and he's like, "Yo, would you be interested in joining Troupe next season?" And I'm not a crier, but I was boo-hooing. Like, absolutely. I'll just write it out as long as I can. Like, and then every season since then, I thought it was going to be my last season. Every season since then, I thought they were going to call me, hey, thanks, but we're interested. We're going to a different direction. I've always thought that my whole career, and so somehow I'm still here, enjoying the process, loving it, getting better. It's honestly, it's been probably the most important thing to ever happen in my life as a professional, in that sense, the most important thing that will or has ever happened, and I love it.
This show just knew of you through the dance world?
Yeah, I danced with Lindsay growing up, and yeah, they just knew me being around, and turned out perfectly.
How long were you in Vegas for?
Almost 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah. Crazy. Seems like a lifetime ago.
That's such a cool story.
I know, it's crazy. It's crazy. It really is.
So did you ever do 2 seasons then?
No.
It was always one tour, wait for the call. One tour, wait for the call.
Yeah. My first season on, I didn't even go on tour. They didn't even ask me to go on tour. My first season on, I did Troupe. And there was me and this other kid. His name's Artur. And he was unbelievable. Stud. Canadian kid. And it was me and him on the Troupe. And I remember like everybody talking about tour. And I was like, please. Because I'm still broke. I have to find my own way out here. I have to put my own spot up. I'm not making a ton of money. So I'm like, yo, like, I would love to go on tour, like stack a little cash, like get myself moving, and I'm like, wait. I don't hear anything. And then finally all the pros are like, oh, you're going on tour and you're going on tour. And I'm sitting there like, oh no. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe they'll ask me to be a swing, right? Like just to come learn everything. Plus I wanted to be around it so I could learn and develop and whatever. Fast forward, it's holiday season. They're all rehearsing. I drive my butt back to Utah, and I'm living back with my parents. And I'm like, okay, like, what do I do now? They go on tour. It was this season with Rashad. They go on tour. I don't go on the tour. I go watch their show in California. They were at the Nokia Center or someplace like that. I drove down and I went to the show, and I was sitting in the audience, and I remember watching, being like, I was just on this last season, and now I'm watching all my friends and all the people around me continually to live their dreams and doing their thing, and I'm like, they're just non-existent. It was such a kick, and it was brutal. And then the next season they called me to be back, and that was like the first season that I really was like, okay, I need to put myself in the mix here. Like I gotta establish myself here a little bit. And again, I don't know how. Fake it till you make it. Somehow I'm still here chilling, and I've loved every second of it. And I hope that there's a lot more seconds to come. I would love to be around this thing the wheels fall off this thing. I love it.
This show is the Super Bowl for dancers.
Oh, beyond.
The lore of everything is so cool, and that's really what got me so sucked in. And I'm honestly
1000%.
so lucky and thankful and honored that I get to talk to you guys, and it's so cool hearing your stories.
No, it's the best. You do the best with this too. It's amazing.
Thank you so much, and thank you for your time. This is truly the coolest.
I loved it.
So what do you have coming up now? You're just going to be...
Yeah, trying to get adopted by the D'Amelios and keep it moving,
Maybe Charlie and Dixie need a dancer.
Yeah, anybody need anything, hit me up.
You did do the adoption thing, no?
I did. I already got adopted once. I'm adopted in real life. I'll get adopted another 4 or 5 times, whatever gets me there, But, yeah, I don't know. Do some social media stuff. Keep training. Get ready for tour. Just enjoy life, man.
What's your time going to look like for an eliminated pro during finals week?
That gets insane because we're in like a million numbers. Yeah. That gets insane.
And the week before that is the 20th anniversary? Or a couple weeks before that?
I think it's a couple weeks before that because we do Halloween. Yeah, it's
and
like
then
a couple
80s
weeks.
rock thing,
and then something. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We're getting close to the end, though. We're already what? This is week 7?
Yeah, we're more than halfway competition.
8, 9, 10, 11. So after this week, we'll have 4 weeks. It goes by quick.
Crazy.
Then I'm going to Tokyo. I'm gonna go on a little
fun?
vacation for fun.
Oh, I'm going too.
When?
Well, I haven't booked it yet.
Come.
Okay.
We're leaving Thanksgiving Day.
I think we're going more towards Christmas.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
We're going Thanksgiving Day. We're coming back on the 7th or 8th, but we're gonna go to Tokyo. We went this summer. The greatest place on earth.
Oh wow! So now you're doing
Have you
the
been
winter
before?
time. No, never.
I promise you'll not want to come back. The greatest place. I feel like I've traveled a ton now. It is the best place I've ever been in my life.
Is there Dancing with the Stars in Japan?
No.
Maybe you go.
That's
started.
I said no so quickly. I don't think there is.
Because they have like other parts.
Oh
of the
yeah,
world.
tons. Dance with the Stars America is like not even. You know what I mean? Like it was the UK version strictly, and then there's a bunch of them. So
Wow.
it's awesome.
Cool. Well, thanks for coming back.
No, thank you.
All right, guys, go follow Brandon. He's gonna be linked down below. Get him to 1 million. There's a challenge here.
Right here.
Make it happen.
Pissed. I'll even let one of y'all draw it out.
That's really cool. All right.
Come on.
See you guys.